started studying the generations in the 90s, I always wondered, would it stay relevant? Would companies still care? And here I am over 20 years later, still talking about it because the topic is so relevant. I think the most frustrating thing to me is when a company will say something like, oh, we talked about generations last year. Okay, the topic is not a one and done. Every company has generational issues. You could be talking about recruitment, retention, management, diversity and inclusion, marketing and sales, customer service, you name it. Each of them have a generational component because how one generation views that topic is radically different than the other.
I love the generations conversation, and it's especially exciting right now for me because it's my generation, Gen Z, that is getting a lot of the attention. That being said, there are still leaders in nearly every industry that are taking people under the age of 30, they're clumping us in a big group, and they're assuming we're millennials. Well, in fact, Gen Z is very different than the millennials, and as a new generation starts to show up in the workplace and the marketplace, it is so important for leaders to be ready to innovate and adapt.
Because the generations are in motion. Baby boomers reinventing retirement, Gen X, we're now the sandwich generation, millennials, they aren't kids, they have kids, how are they juggling it? And what's Gen Z gonna do with their career? One thing is for sure, this topic is not going away.